Welcome to Stamping with Melva. My name is Melva Peters, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in British Columbia, Canada. And you can find me online at stampingwithmelva.com. Today, I want to share with you one of the new bundles from the upcoming annual catalog. Can you believe it's almost May? Today is 30th of April. And I'm here with a project featuring the Timeless Arrangements bundle. Now, this bundle caught my eye. If you follow me, you may realize that I often put sprigs and things behind sentiments and other shapes on my cards. And so when I saw this bundle, the die cuts are amazing. There are all sorts of die cuts that are on a strip, and I'll show you that. They cut on a strip, and so you can cut multiple ones and they fit perfectly behind sentiment labels, but you can use these on other cards. So I was definitely interested in this this bundle when I saw it, and I'm going to show you what I think is, at least today, is my new favorite color combination. It's two of the new, actually not new, returning colors, Pretty Peacock and Lemon Lime Twist, and I absolutely love these two colors together. So now that I've kind of got all excited, I hope I got you excited, let's show you the card. All right, so first of all, this is the Timeless Arrangements bundle. So it's a great sentiment. You can combine these, and I'm actually combining this one. It says Just Can't Enough. It's actually all on one. It's kind of hard to see. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Carol. Hey, Nancy. So Just Can't Enough, and then I'm going to put thank you between it. I'm not sure if it's going to fit, and I'm going to have to cut them out yet, but this is one stamp. So you can combine these sentiments. They're really pretty sentiments, all sorts of different fonts, and then some little stamps as well. I love these little circles. Hey, Darlene, welcome. So, okay, so now that I just love this. So here's the dies. Like I said, there's all sorts of sprigs on little strips, and when you cut them out, I've already cut out some, you get a piece that looks like this, and that's the strip. So it makes it really easy to adhere it behind a die cut label, for example. All right, let's bring in my supplies. I've gone ahead and done some cutting and a little bit of embossing so that you don't have to watch me do all of that. Okay, so two new, hey Kim, favorite colors. This is Pretty Peacock. I loved it when we had it before, and now it's back. Was one of the in colors, as was Lemon Lime Twist. This is similar to Parakeet Party, and in fact, I don't have any embellishments using Lemon Lime Twist. I have some ribbon. So look at this. These are the matte decorative dots, and though these go quite well with it, so I'm going to use those embellishments on. I love it when you can combine. All right, so this is 4 1/4 by 11 for the card base. Scoring it at 5 1/2. I'll fold that. So hopefully anybody who's purchased from me in the last year, hopefully your catalogs have arrived. I mailed them a week or so ago, so hopefully you got them. My launch party is this coming Saturday, so a week. I guess it's coming up on the 6th. So from 7 to 7, we'll be live in the Facebook group. Yeah, aren't these pretty, Kim? So Pretty Peacock. And now I have embossed this using the, I can't remember whether this is called Pretty Posy or just Posies 3D embossing folder. It's just really pretty, and I thought it would just kind of add to the kind of sense of sprigs in behind. So when I use an embossing folder, I like to use liquid glue just because it gets into the nooks and crannies. So we will adhere this on. So this piece of Lemon Lime Twist was cut 4 inches by 5 1/4. Okay, there we go. Now, like I said, I went ahead and cut out some sprigs already. So I cut out 2 of these that are kind of more what are traditional, carefully trying to pull it out. There we go, traditional leaves. There we go. And then I cut out one each. You have quite a selection, and plus you have some individual ones that aren't on these bars of cardstock when you cut them. So if you wanted to use even more, you can. Gently pulling them out so I don't tear them. So there's some that are done in lemon lime twist. These are somewhat similar. They just kind of are a little bigger and have holes in them. So I'll poke those little holes out. Okay, there you go. All right, and then I cut. You have a three different sizes of sentiment labels. They're stitched, but there's a little X, 4 X's in the kind of each side. So, oh, you still had some of the cardstock and ink pads. I did not have any. So yeah, I was excited when my supplies arrived. Okay, so what I'm going to do, there's my thank you. I'm going to stamp the thank you on this label, and I'm going to stamp it in the lemon lime twist. Just can't thank you. Yeah, there we go. My brain's not, because these words are all split up, my brain is not thinking very well here. For some reason, I keep thinking this isn't going to work. So we'll see. All right, so then I'm going to stamp the just can't on this. Oh yeah, it will fit. And I'm going to cut these. Actually, I know what I should have done. I'm going to cut these out. What I should have done is stamp the just can't. I wonder if I can do that. Let's see. Will that fit? It will. Okay. I'm going to stamp my, I'm going to kind of rethink this. I'm going to stamp my just can't enough on this. There we go. Actually, that looks quite nice, but I'm going to pop up because, you know me, I like to pop things up. I'm going to fussy cut this out and pop it up because I can. All right, there we go. I like dimension. I like layers. So I'm just going to cut this as close to the letters as I can. And then we'll cover that up. We'll pop that up using probably some mini. Actually, where's my mini? I usually have all minis. When I go to grab my regular size dimensionals, I can't find them, but today it's the opposite. All right, here's my mini dimensionals. So one thing when you're using this and you want to stamp on the labels and you're going to put sprigs behind the labels, do your stamping first, because once you've got the sprigs attached, it's just going to make it a little bit tougher to do. Make your stamping kind of turn out. All right, so let's cover up the thank you, and then we've just got a little bit of dimension on here. There we go. Okay, so now I'll show you how easy it is to do the adhering. Now, I have found I like to use Stampin' Seal. You could use liquid glue, but I find that just by adding a kind of a layer of Stampin' Seal behind here, I can start just kind of sticking down my sprigs. And you can kind of position them just kind of like that. And then I can turn this one and make it go the opposite way on the bottom. Isn't that pretty? So easy. Who knew sprigs could be so easy? And then add another layer. You could use glue. I don't like glue on my fingers, and I'm afraid of getting glue. So this one I'm going to position so it's kind of between. There we go, like that. And if you have some, I've got a little bit of the lemon lime twist sticking out here on the end. I'm just going to take and trim that off so that you can't see it. And I would probably have to do the same. Oh no, I don't on this one. There we go, like that. And you end up with this amazing label with all sorts of sprigs. And then I'm going to take dimensionals, and I use the dimensionals just to hold these pieces on. So I'm kind of staggering them over the sprig pieces. Oops, it's a pretty wide label, so you definitely want to kind of hold them on, and you want to stagger them. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I love the colors. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. Yeah, you do definitely just need to know where you want it to go when you're using the seal, for sure. So if you're not, you know, seal bothers you in that way, definitely you probably want to use liquid glue. Now, this is the Ribbon Duo Combo Pack, and it comes in 2 really pretty colors. It goes with the Zoo Review, I think is the sweet, and so it comes in Petal Pink and Lemon Lime Twist. So we're going to use some of the lemon lime twist, and I'm just gonna wrap this around. Hopefully get it straight. Hopefully I've got enough to tie a bow. Around here at the bottom. I love this. It's 1/8 inch, so it's nice and thin. Makes it easy to tie bows. Okay, so turn my card upside down so I can manage the tails of my bow. Use my tweezers that come with the Embossing Editions kit, and I keep my tails pointing towards the bottom of the card. Once I get it, then I can pull that out and pull tight on my bow. And then you can fuss with your bow and get it to the size you want it to be. And pull it tight. There we go. I haven't adhered it, so I can kind of pull it around to where I want it to be. If you want, you can put a glue dot underneath there. And then, like I said, these are the matte decorative dots. These are in Parakeet Party, but they go really nicely. So I'm just going to take, and like I said, I don't have any in Pretty Peacock yet, or Lemon Lime Twist. So they kind of disappear on there. But I used some of the rustic metallic dots on a card I made in these colors. It looked really nice, but I thought I'd switch it up today. All right, and now we just need to decorate the inside of the card. So I've got a piece of basic white that's 4 inches by 5 1/4, and this kind of all these little circles are just really pretty. So I'm just going to stamp some down in the bottom corner. They kind of remind me of Olympic circles, but there's way more of the rings than there are on the Olympic symbol. So we will put that on there. There we go. There we go. Love, love, love the Timeless Arrangements bundle, and I love, love, love this color combinations. Yes, you can color the dots too. You're right, Felicia. I often do that. It's nice that the new colors, all of the new colors that they've introduced, so there are 11 new colors, although Fresh Freesia we had last year, so I kind of don't count that. So there are 10 brand new colors to us. Or returning colors. There are Stampin' blends for each of them, and I love that because Yeah, I love to color. So it's nice that they've got blends for all of the new colors and all of the in colors this time around. All right, so catalog launches on Tuesday. Are you guys excited? There's so many amazing things. My credit card's going to be very sad after Tuesday because, of course, we weren't able to order everything out of the catalog. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So hopefully you are too. And as I said, if you have purchased from me in the last year, you should have received your catalog in the mail. And if you haven't, please let me know and I'll get another one to you. If you have any questions, just leave a comment underneath. If you feel like sharing this video on your Facebook group, I'd love for that. For you to do that. And I would also, hopefully you've subscribed to my YouTube channel. All right, everybody, thanks so much for joining me. Now I will be back live on Saturday night. What am I talking about? Tuesday night at 6:30 Pacific with my sketch challenge. I also I have my regular Monday night Zoom class at 7 o'clock Pacific. So join me. The link to that is posted on my Facebook group page and Instagram tomorrow. So you'll be able to join. And we usually just make one card together and just kind of do a little bit of visiting and socializing. And hopefully, yeah, if you're interested, join that. And then otherwise, we will see you on Tuesday night at 6:30 for my sketch challenge. Thanks, everybody. Happy stamping. Bye.